Hi everyone, it's Kathy here from Gel Bellows Designs, and today, because the weather has been so spring-like in the UK over the last couple of days, I thought I'd try a spring scene for my card today. I'm going to be using cardio stamps, and the card I'm making today is going to be 6 inches square. Unusual for me, I don't normally do square, but I think square goes well with the wreath idea. So for this project, I used a piece of multifarious card which was cut 5¼ inches. Then I have a green backing card which was cut 5½ inches, and I'll put that onto a piece of card once folded, measures 6 inches. For the stamping, I used VersaFine Clair Nocturne, Fallen Leaves, Monarch and Verdant. And for the fox, I used an old archival ink that I had that was Orange Blossom, but VersaFine do an orange, as does the Elements ink, so any sort of orange coloured ink really. For the background, I used Uncharted Mariner and a tiny bit of Victoria Velvet and Mowed Lawn. And for the stamping, I'm using a couple of the Wisteria stamps. I'm also using the Oriental Blossom, the branch, a couple of the bunnies from the Bunny Cottontail Capers, and some of the textures, which are the grass and one of the flowers. And I'm going to use some of the stamps from Peaceful Place, which is the Archie trees, the fox, little toadstool, and the little fence there. Okay, and also I'm using I've got a round wavy acrylic block, and I'm just going to use that as a rough guide that I'm going to do with my pencil. Any round shape will do. I actually quite like this because it's not a straight line, so when you stamp over it you don't really notice it, so you don't have to sort of try and find it to rub it out afterwards. So anything round like that, or if you have a die that's a round shape that can give you a round shape to use, that's fine. I've got a couple of blending brushes in a blue and green. I've got a couple of the little mini, the smallest Lavinia stencil brushes, number 3, for doing some of the little detail work. I have a pencil for my drawing of my circle and a gold or bronze coloured gel pen. I have a pink Posca pen and some glue. So let's get started. Right, I'm going to use my pencil, make sure that I'm fairly central. And just lightly, very lightly, drawing an edge. Right, and I'm going to start with this. It's not going to fit. Yeah, it does just. I'm going to use the Fallen Leaves. And I shall do this in first and second generation, possibly even third generation. There we go. Have my wreath. Let's give this a quick clean. And now I've got the brown ready, I shall do my little trees at the back. Place those there. And then I have a little fence. I've got a piece of torn paper here because I don't want it to go outside of the wreath. Put that on there. Here. torn paper again. Just going to line that up. There we go. Now I'm going to stamp my little fox. The only thing I would say with using the water-based orange colours, they do stain your stamp. So it's now got an orange stain. If you're not happy to do that, you can just do that in the black. You don't have to do it orange. Mr. Fox. And now we're going to have a couple of little toadstools. Just going to have to slightly overstamp that one. There we go, that's better. And we'll have little Bunny jumping off that toadstool. So he's coming to say hello to the fox. That would be quite interesting in the real world, wouldn't it? And we'll have this little bunny sitting over here, I think, watching what's going on. I'm going to stamp a bit of grass now in the green. I'm going to use my some random bits of grass there. And then I'm going to stop, and I'm actually going to do my background a bit now before I add the flowers last of all. So I'm going to just very, very lightly go around in circles. I don't want to cover it all because, you know, I want it to look a bit like a few clouds in the sky, and I'm going to add a little bit of pink in there too. I do want this to come down to here though. Yeah. Now I'm going to use my mini stencil. I'm going to put some on, and I'm taking quite a lot off. You can't see unfortunately because it's too far away, but I have taken quite a lot of that off, so I'm just going to put some little bits of pink just randomly. I'm going to put a little bit more blue on now. And now I'm going to do a bit of green. again, I'm not going to use lots of green. I'm going to put some on and take quite a bit off. And now I'm going to add a few flowers in the monarch. Put some of those down here. Some on tissue paper. And some up there. About there, a few there. Right, that's all the stamping. Now I'm just going to ground my mice with the small stencil brush. Not mice, rabbits. His feet coming down to the ground. He's sitting on that part. Mr. Fox. Right. So I'm going to give my little Posca pen a shake. I'm just going to dab a little bit of colour on some of the flowers. Just a bit under there too. Okay. And the tree stems, I'm just going to do a little bit in the bronze. Just the bottom parts. I might do the posts as well. That adds just a little bit of sparkle. And lastly, we're going to do some wisteria. Do small bits first, and then some bigger bits. Just clean up my mess there. Try a bit bigger. Off the end. All those away. Now I'm going to get my glue. make sure I've got it the right way round, because I'm sure I'm not the only one who's accidentally put it on back to front before. And we'll just line that up and place it down. There we go. That's a spring scene. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. And if you do create anything like it, please do share it in our Facebook groups. We have 2 Facebook groups. We have Del Bello's Designs Lounge for all products Lavinia, and we have Del Bello's a la carte lounge for all other products, patchy cells like cardio stamps, sweet poppy stencils, etc. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye bye.